Hi guys, Steve from Vintage Classics this week. I'm going to show you some 1972 Topps baseball. I just grabbed a handful of the ones that I have extras of. There's probably about 50 of them, just to show you. It's one of my favorite sets. Like I said, I started in 71, but 72 is probably my favorite. I just like the colors and everything else. And the set's loaded with Hall of Famers and great ball players. Today's little batch has a couple Hall of Famers I think are in there, but mainly they're good players, but they're not great players. But I just want to show the 72 set off. Um, Hopefully you guys are staying cool. I know with the heat the way it is around the country, even up here in Massachusetts, by the end of this week, it's supposed to be with the humidity over 100 degrees. So hope you're staying cool and enjoying your cards, working on those. So without any further ado, like I said, I got a stack here to show you. It's about like that big. So let's get started. First up will be 1972 Topps card 10, Amos Otis from the Kansas City Royals. And you got a 1972 Topps card 219, Rennie Stennett, Pittsburgh Pirates. Card 209, Joe Rudi. Used to really like Joe Rudi when I was a kid. You guys all know I'm a Boston fan, but I did like the Oakland A's also. So Joe Rudi was one of my favorites. Card number 182, Ed Kranepool, in action. I love the in action cards. I know I've spoken about that before in other videos. I just like the way they looked, and the 72 sets loaded with those. Card 256 is George Foster from the Big Red Machine. Next up is card number 67. This is a Hall of Famer, Red Shondies. Great ball player, later manager with the Cardinals. So next up is card 259, Sparky Lyle. Really known as a Yankee. Pictured here with the Red Sox. We traded him, as some of you guys probably know. Back then, I think we got Danny Cater, and I don't remember what else was part of the trade. We definitely got the short end of that deal. So here's a card 263, Philippe Alou, one of the Alou brothers. And you got card number 272, Mickey Rivers, Mick the Quick. What did he kill us when he was a Yankee later on in his career? Pictured here with the California Angels. All right. Next up, you got from the Phillies, card 240, or from the White Sox on this card, I'm sorry. Richie Allen, Dick Allen. This guy should be in the Hall of Fame. He's getting closer, and I do feel eventually he will get in, but he definitely should be in there. Next up from the Baltimore Orioles, card 235, Merv Retman. Solid ball player, good outfielder. Played on the Cincinnati Reds also. Just for you New York fans, being a Red Sox fan, I threw the Yankees team card in. Card 237. There you go. A little New York for you. Card number 179 from the Pirates, Doc Ellis. From the Braves, card 171, power hitter, third baseman, Darrell Evans. This recently passed away. Card number 169 from the Oakland A's, Vida Blue. Outstanding pitcher. Pitched for a number of teams during his career, but I would say mostly known for an Oakland A. Here he is in action, card number 170. Great shot of him. Looks like he may have given up a home run there, looking up in the air over his shoulder, or hopefully it was caught deep in the outfield. Next up is card number 163 from the New York Mets, Tug McGraw. As you guys probably know, that's Tim McGraw, the country singer's father. Solid relief pitcher. Had a nice little career for himself. All right. Now you get the 72 rookie stars of the Milwaukee Brewers. They had recently became the Milwaukee Brewers after a one-year season in Seattle as the Pilots. It's card number 162, and it's Darrell Porter. He's in the middle. That's his rookie card. Nice catcher. Had a good career with the Brewers, the Cardinals, the Royals. So, All right, next up is card 157, Don Gullett from the Cincinnati Reds. And you got card 160 from the California Angels, Andy Messerschmidt. As you can see, the cards are very colorful from that year. The back of them, sorry if I haven't showed you the backs of them. Look like that. The, I don't know, I just felt, like I said, I've always liked them a lot. 71, 72s, 73, those are my favorites, those three. 75. Next up is card 147 from the Giants, Dave Kingman. It says rookie card. King Kong Kingman. This guy had some serious power. Of course, he struck out a lot too, but he could hit the ball a long ways. All right, next up we have card number 140 from the Baltimore Orioles, Pat Dobson. The Pittsburgh Pirates, card 125, Davey Cash. All right, here's another Hall of Famer manager. Card number 137, Dick Williams, then of the Oakland A's. Managed my my Red Sox in '67, the Impossible Dream Team. Unfortunately, we fell short against the Cardinals in the World Series, but it was a great team. Next up is card 112, Greg Luzinski, the Bull from the Phillies. And you got card 115 from the California Angels, Jim Fregosi. Good player, good manager. Had a nice career. Card 111 from the Oakland A's, Jim Mudcat Grant. Look at the sideburns. Popular back in the 70s. Card number 99 from the Cincinnati Reds, Ross Grimsley, with the old-fashioned rookie trophy on there. Not the cup version that you see today. See that without the glare for you. All right. Now we got a couple league leader cards coming up in a row here. Card number 86 is the AL batting leaders. It's got Tony Oliva, Bobby Mercer, and Merv Retman on there. Then you got the National League ERA leaders, Tom Seaver, Dave Roberts, and Don Wilson, card number 91. The National League strikeout leaders, you got a couple Hall of Famers on this one. You got Tom Seaver, Fergie Jenkins, and Bill Stoneman from the Expos, card number 95. All right, you got the American League ERA leaders, Vida Blue, Wilbur Wood, and Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. It's card number 92. All right. Another one of the inaction cards I told you about, card 176, Tom Holler. He's, I believe he was with the Cubs back then. He's in action right here, card number 176. All right, card 247, Pittsburgh Pirates catcher, Milt May. I used to like him. In fact, I had a Milt May glove when I was a kid, catcher's mitt. Right. Card number 262. I threw this in there because my daughter just recently moved to San Diego. She's a nurse out there from Massachusetts back in May. So here's the Pittsburgh. San Diego Padres team card, card 262. That Padre team's underperforming this year so far. Of course, we get some. They got some time to make up some ground, but the amount of money they spent and the talent on that team, they definitely should be further up in the standings than they are right now. Next is card 59 from the Cleveland Indians, Fred Stanley. This is a good example of the airbrushing the Topps used to do. Stanley had come over from. Well, actually, he played for the Brewers a little bit before that. They airbrushed his Indians hat on there, as you can see. Try to get closer for you. That wasn't uncommon in the 70s. They did a lot of airbrushing. They'd take a photo from the previous year or whatever, airbrush a new uniform on there. Card 220 from the Minnesota Twins. It's Jim Perry, Gaylord Perry's brother. He himself was a great pitcher too. In fact, at that point in his career, he had already won 188 games, so he was a solid pitcher. Next, from the Chicago Cubs, card number 18, Juan Pizarro. He was a good pitcher too. A lot of people don't remember him, but he put solid numbers up. I want to say he was somewhere around 140 wins, 150 wins for his career. Also from the Chicago Cubs, card number 45, Glenn Beckert. Yeah, let's see. There you go. Solid second baseman, played for the Chicago Cubs. All right. You get card 168, Darren Johnson in action from the Philadelphia Phillies. Big power hitting first baseman. Here's the in-action card of Glenn Beckert, the second baseman I told you about from the Cubs. It's card number 46. In the back of it, advertising. It says, look for special cards in the series 3 and 4. See your favorite stars when they were kids. Plus 12 of your favorite stars on special action cards. Just things they had in the back you give away. All right, card number 107, Jose Cruz, St. Louis Cardinals. Later on with the Houston Astros, he made his name. There he is with the Cardinals. Card number 203, the first DH in the MLB history, Ron Blomberg, New York Yankees. I met him a few years ago. I got a ball signed by him. Nice guy. Okay, card number 221, National League playoffs. The Bucks, Pittsburgh Pirates, Roberto Clemente making the catch. I have a personal collection on Clemente. I've been collecting, trying to get all his cards. Don't have the rookie card yet, though. Here's card number 390 from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Willie Davis. Put up some good numbers in his career. In fact, at that point right there, in 72, he had 138 home runs, 277 batting average, over 800 RBI, so solid ball player. Card number 180, Doc Ellis, Pittsburgh Pirates. He's in action right there. All right. I just love the pose on this card. Card number 508 is Elrod Hendricks, Ellie Hendricks, Baltimore Orioles catcher. One of my favorite poses. I actually have a binder that I started with catcher cards, but only catchers that were squatting down. I don't know if I have any more in here or right near to show, but somewhat similar to this, or in action, one of the two. And I've got a few hundred of them in there. Whenever I see them somewhere, I'll pick them up. It doesn't matter if they're a great player or somebody you've never heard of or whatever. I'm just collecting that pose for catchers. Next up is card number 42, Tommy Davis in action from the Oakland A's. And again with the advertisement in the back. All right, here's another league leader card, number 90. American League home run leaders. You got Bill Melton from the White Sox, Norm Cash from the Tigers, and Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, then from the Oakland A's. All right. From the Houston Astros, you got Cesar Cedeno, card 65. From the Oakland Athletics, card number 75, you got Bert Campaneris. Campy was a good shortstop for the A's. Played for other teams later, the Texas Rangers and stuff. Had a great glove. All right, card number 60, the Pittsburgh Pirates catcher, Manny Sanguillen. Very good close friend of Roberto Clemente's when Roberto was alive. All right. Card number 44, Rick Wise from the Phillies in action. Hall of Famer, card 52 in action, Harmon Killebrew, the Minnesota Twins. had the chance to see him at Fenway Park. Boy, when he hit the ball, it went away, as evident by the number of home runs he hit in his career. Part of the 500 home run club. All right, card number 17 from the Oakland Athletics, catcher Dave Duncan. This is the pose I was telling you about, squatting down like that. All right, for my hometown Boston Red Sox, card number 30, Rico Petrocelli. He had a big following up here in his playing days. Still pretty popular. He makes appearances at different card shows locally, and always a long line for him. All right, from card number 32 from the New York Mets in action, Cleon Jones. And I think the last one, card number 11 from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Bobby Valentine. Bobby has some restaurants in Connecticut. I haven't made it to any of them yet, but I would like to someday. He had a very brief stint as the manager of the Red Sox. Didn't go too well. It was might have been 2012, I think it was. But he was a solid, good ball player. So that's it for the 72s for today. I know that this week is the national going on. I've never been to a national convention yet. It is on my list to go to someday. My buddy goes every year. He's driving from Massachusetts to Chicago as we speak, and then going on to Iowa to see the Field of Dreams. I would have loved to go on that trip, but just wasn't the right timing. Didn't work out. But I know next year it's in Cleveland, I think, and then the following year back to Chicago, and then it comes to Atlantic City. I'll probably go for my first time to Atlantic City. It's closer, so it's a little bit easier. If any of you have ever been and stuff and you want to share stories, I'd love to hear from you about those. What else we got? Well, my Red Sox are back in the race. I think two out of the wild card, but I don't expect very much from them. This is more, their farm system is coming on really good. A lot of young prospects coming up through the pipeline. Marcelo Myers, I'm excited to someday see him play shortstop for the Red Sox, but I don't really expect much this year. So I'm getting ready for hockey season. That might be a long season after last year, for the Bruins. But you know, that's about it. Wow, what else? What other news we have in the sporting world? I can't think of anything else really to talk about. You get the Women's World Cup going on. Not that I've seen any of those games, but I'll probably watch them. They're entertaining to watch. So, but I hope you keep on collecting, showing. If any of you want to show videos, and I'd be more than happy to watch them. I'm always looking for something to watch on there. If you get a chance and you like these, please like them or subscribe. I welcome any comments, positive, negative, maybe things you want to see or things I could do better or differently. That's all welcome. I have thick skin, so I just try to present things to you. I don't try to come across as a know-it-all or anything. I just really enjoy this hobby, and I have since 1970. So you're talking 53 years. And it's something that brings me a lot of joy, as I know it does you guys, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching these videos. But if you have trades you want to make, I'm open to trading. I have a lot of cards to trade, like all the ones I just showed you are all extras, and I have a lot more of those. Just reach out to me if you want. But thanks again for watching, and keep on collecting. My usual saying with a thumbs up. Until I see you again, have a good day, have a good rest of your week, and try to stay cool. Take care. Bye-bye.